I'm repping the set today, Dan. I don't know if you can see it.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Gates
set today.
County, the Gates County GOAT.
That's
Oh,
real
man, big
tough,
ups to
man.
these.
Shout out to Gates County, man. I was just with the fam. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, to all the people that still watch wrestling, episode 81, we in here, man.
Yep.
Dennis here, Shaq is here, Chili is here.
You know that.
Hey, and we got some things we need to do now. Unfortunately, I ain't even gonna say unfortunately, like, it was a good weekend. I ain't watched too much wrestling, so I had to catch up. I caught up on Raw yesterday. I caught up on Saturday Night's Main Event today. And I don't regret it. It was some of the best couch sleep I've gotten in a very long time. But I tried to watch AEW.
Hey, chat.
And
I don't know why your
why I
boy
ain't
don't
go
put
over
the
there.
video out. That is notorious for sleeping when he's not supposed to be sleeping.
I just ate. I had just eaten. You know what I'm saying? Like, came straight to the crib. To be honest with you, I don't know why I came over there.
I don't know why you did either.
Hey,
You showed
see,
up.
I stayed home. I
don't know why you didn't even pause.
Because literally, I'm sitting there. I'm wide awake. I'm chilling. And next thing you know,
shit hit you.
I'm asleep. Like yeah. Now I did see majority. The only thing I missed was like the last minute of the women's match. I saw the majority of the women's match. I did. I didn't. Most of that Stadium Stampede match, I was asleep. And in that match, I really wanted to see was MJF versus Darby, and I saw the first 5 minutes, and it was over.
You saw the entrances. You was not.
I saw the beginning, and then I saw the end, how MJF won. So hopefully I'll go back and watch. But since y'all two watch, y'all give a review real quick. I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. I'm gonna clip this.
Yeah, I'll entertain myself at home.
But
shoot,
but going to your crib was gonna be the only way I was gonna watch it. That was gonna be the only way I was gonna be able to watch it. So I mean,
I've told you I shared the waves several times.
Yeah, I got now that I've opened up some of these cards from over the weekend. Now I got the means. So you know what I'm saying.
You don't even need that. But we'll talk off air.
We'll talk off air.
We pay for all pay-per-views, guys. We pay for everything.
I'm gonna clip the part of me being asleep in this joint, but
this is not. I have other videos, guys. This is not the first time he's done this.
I posted the last one.
Good sleep too, like you're dead. Yep.
Terrible.
But yeah, what was your review of AEW from everything I read?
It's really just
best pay-per-view of the year, in my opinion.
Yeah, man. Just take what we said about the last AEW pay-per-view and insert statement here.
Yeah.
AEW doesn't miss with pay-per-views. And I really hate I really hate the tribalism in wrestling. Like, I really hate it, because if you're a fan of professional wrestling, there is no way you can hate on that AEW pay-per-view, like, at all. Like, what you can say is, it's long, okay, pause, but you get your money's worth. You paid your little $39.99 or whatever it is for the pay-per-view. Tony gonna give you 5 hours of wrestling for your money. So we really complaining just to complain.
Mm-hmm. That's the best way to put it. I mean, from top to bottom, the actual main card was great, man. I don't have
a.
If you want to say a negative thing, you're really pulling hairs, and that's probably with the women's match,
the trios.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, no. That wasn't on. That was on the buy-in, right? The trios women's match.
Mm-hmm.
Because only
there was a tag match, right? Wasn't there a tag match or a trios women's match on the card?
Yeah, that was. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
my bad. There was two. Yeah, there was two women's match. Athena Mina Shirakawa.
Yeah,
and then the Fatal 4-Way women's match.
So it's like,
and even those matches were good.
They were good. Yeah, they just weren't over the bar, but they were good matches. So I don't know what else like people want to say. Like, how about if you say a WWE, it is watch the next AEW pay-per-view, and I guarantee you'll change your tune. Guarantee.
I don't think it's tribalism. I think it's just people it's all right. It's no different, and I'm not necessarily comparing them, but it's no different than somebody like watching the NFL versus watching CFL or watching what is it, USL or something like that. Like you have particular brands that's out there or whatnot, and you have one brand that everybody like depicts to be better. Matter of fact, I give you this. I give you the even better comparison: NBA and WNBA. WNBA, them girls can hoop. Like, and you can make an argument that they play fundamental basketball better than the men. But the reason why everybody watches the NBA is because of what? Like the flash to it, like the production to it. You know what I'm saying? You get the dunks, you get the highlight reels and stuff like that. You're not watching it to necessarily say like these men absolutely play better basketball than the females. That's not a stamp. You know what I'm saying? That's a preference, that's an opinion. But that's what we grew up on. That's the brand. That's what we make time for, or whatnot. It's kind of the same thing with WWE and AEW. Like you can WWE loyalists is gonna say, oh, it's a better product, you know what I'm saying, better wrestling, stuff like that. But they not really giving AEW a fair chance in regards to
That's
like
a
actually
that's a definition of tribalism.
like
That's what's
actually
right out there.
it's not. I don't see it as tribalism. I just see it as more so brand loyalty than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think when you say tribalism, it almost sounds like you're in a cult. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, tribalism is unwavering support and loyalty. Like no matter what, it takes all the us versus them mentality. That's the definition of tribalism. Like I don't care. This is who I rock with. This is what I rock with. I don't care about nothing else but that. That's the definition of tribalism. What you're
I mean,
saying is the definition of it.
but you can't hate on that. People gonna like what they're gonna like. You get people can't open we can ask for people to open their eyes, and they should. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, like you should, like take a look at AEW, and not just AEW. You should take a look at, you know, what I'm saying, other promotions too. But at the end of the day, you're gonna rock with what you're gonna rock with.
I would say you're the perfect example of that. At one point, you were a tribalist. Like at one point, myself,
I don't
and
like
Willie.
that word,
It's
man.
but it's not. That's the
Boy
word
said
that
using a
fits.
hard
Like
E.
that's the word you were. That's the word. But then, like once you was like, all right, Shaq, I'll watch this match. And you would look like, damn, this was dope. And I gave you another one. He's like, all right, oh damn, this was crazy too. And then Willie started giving you and so like you kind of have to like if you say you love pro wrestling and you're a fan of what this is, there is so much dope product out there. It's not just WWE. Like it's not.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. It's more, and I think fans should, you know, what I'm saying, open up their eyes to it. No different than every time I watch First Take, I wish they would talk about something other than the Lakers and the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? But
Can't do that. That's where the money is. Can't do that.
Mhm.
yeah, and that's why for anybody who asks why we talk majority WWE, that's why, because that's where our viewership goes. But hey, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like AEW, they don't miss, and they deserve a lot of credit for what they do for their pay-per-views. And I respect the fact that it's a different product. WWE now giving you 5 to 6 matches, sometimes 4. You know what you're getting with AEW. You're getting marathon wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like we going we going into, you know what I'm saying, midnight. It is what it is. So, but shout out to them for putting on a great product again. I'm gonna read you all something real quick as and we're not gonna necessarily get into the predictions of this match in regards to Saturday night's main event. But before we go into something else, I want to talk about before we get up. Not
Wait,
Saturday
there's
night's main
another
event,
Saturday's
class.
night coming up?
No, I was talking about Clash in Italy. My bad. We're not gonna talk about Saturday night's main event, other than
Thank you.
well, there is one small thing about Saturday night's main event we do have to talk about. But other than that, we're not gonna talk about the card and stuff. It is what it is with that. But before we get into this match in regards to Clash in Italy, I want to read you guys something that I want to see what you say. My man, Jay Cruz, shout out to Jay Cruz, man. He put out dope content. I think he's in charge of Complex Wrestling now, which is pretty dope. So
That's dope as
congratulations,
hell. All right. Congrats,
congratulations
my
to
boy.
him, man. Congrats to him, man. He's commented on a couple of our videos and stuff like that. So congrats to him. He put out today. He said Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu feels exactly like T'Challa versus Killmonger in Black Panther. Roman Reigns is T'Challa, the leader protecting the throne, the family, and the legacy. Jacob Fatu is Killmonger, the dangerous outsider from the same bloodline who believes the system failed him and wants to take the throne by force. Both stories are built on family, both are built on pain, both are built on who truly deserves to lead. Now it all ends in tribal combat. What do you guys think about that?
I think
Is
that's
that a
actually
reach or is
pretty
that
dope.
fair?
Nah, that's pretty dope. I like that.
I
I
ain't gonna
like
say it's
it.
a reach. I mean, like, I ain't gonna say it's a full on reach. Like, hey man, I
Right.
respect that perspective. I do like that. I'm entertained by it. I don't think it's as black and white as that, but I do see the similarities. Like as far as like what he is portraying with the comparison, I can definitely see the
Yeah, I can see the duality in it.
yeah
I can
yeah
see
yeah
it.
yeah.
I can see it.
Part I can see the most is like when you watch Black Panther, you know what I mean? Anytime, it didn't matter what the circumstances was, who tried to talk him out of it, you stepped up to him and challenged T'Challa. Like his answer before you even finished was, "I accept your challenge." Like, and the same thing with Tribal Combat. Like it didn't matter. You know, so in this case, Jacob was about to get fired per the storyline. I mean, of course, we know he really wasn't about to get fired, but just going off the storyline. And as soon as he said Tribal Combat, Roman was like, "I accept." You know what I'm saying? I can't deny it. So yeah, I could see some of the similarities too. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not as black and white as that, but I definitely see some similarities for sure. So yeah, I wanted to see what you guys thought about that. Now, there is something that happened a couple weeks ago that we did not talk about before we get into these Clash in Italy predictions, and that is the fact that Bleacher Report came out with 2 top 10s. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but they came out with a men's and a women's one for WWE Top 10. This was 2 weeks ago. I'm going to read you the women's ones first, and I'm going to see what you guys think. Number 1, they got Rhea Ripley. Number 2, Liv Morgan. Number 3, Becky Lynch. Number 4, Tiffany Stratton. Number 5, Io Sky. Number 6, Oscar. Now, this is before Oscar took her hiatus, so this was like 3 weeks ago before she took her hiatus. 7, JC Jane. 8, Roxanne Perez. 9, Stephanie Vicure. And 10, Jade Cargill. What you guys think about this list?
Repeat it and do it quicker.
1, Rhea Ripley. 2, Liv Morgan. 3, Becky Lynch. 4, Tiffany Stratton. 5, EO. 6, Oscar. 7, JC Jane. 8, Pop Rocks. 9, Stephanie Vicure. 10, Jade.
This is best wrestlers.
Yeah, currently, right now. Currently. Like, yeah, as of right now.
I'm okay with it.
Me personally, I don't. As far as wrestling, I don't really have anybody above Becky wrestling.
I'll say this. I'll take into consideration the fact that a lot of this plays into the storylines they're in as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's not
I
based
mean,
on just pure
again, like
wrestling.
Okay, all right.
that's what I say. Like
Becky,
you say Becky right there, and then you're talking about. No,
Yeah.
I agree with you there, but again, like I'm not gonna. Her stories haven't been that great with her
I'm
in the
with it then.
IC
Okay,
run.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
If that's the case, then yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine with it.
Yeah, it's based on everything overall. With that being said, EO Sky being at 5 is kind of
a
I
travesty.
yeah, I especially to have Tiffany ahead of her. Tiffany ain't made no noise since she lost the title
Yeah,
for real.
pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah, she came back at the Royal Rumble, and since then, like it's been like a fail. Now she's gonna be at SummerSlam, and she already said that in the interview that she had with Brandy Rhodes that she's really eyeing like playing like a major role SummerSlam because SummerSlam's in Minneapolis, so she's gonna be in SummerSlam. We'll see how they feature her. She got the title now, so we'll see what happens. But her being above EO is kind of crazy. I will say that, and also I think Stephanie Vicure is too low. Now, granted, was her title reign the best? No, but she did have a title reign. So that to have JCJ, and I love Pop Rocks, but to have JCJ and Pop Rocks ahead of hers, I think it's kind of wild. So yeah. All right. And then honestly, well, they might be going off of NST with JC James. So I'll let that go. All right, and then the men, I'm gonna start with the last one. So at 10, we got Seth Rollins. At 9, we got Ethan Page. 8, Finn Balor. 7, Braun Breaker. 6, Obafemi. 5, Trick Williams. 4, Penta. 3, Jacob Fatu. 2, Cody Rhodes. 1, Roman Reigns. I mean, obviously, y'all ain't got no problem with number 1, but what y'all think about the rest of the list?
Cody Rhodes should be lower.
Ooh. 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 Okay. Cody
I mean,
should be lower.
I'm taking everything in consideration. That boy can wrestle, but I mean, his
Mhm.
stories have been pretty meh. And I'll say this that may be part of not within his control though.
Okay. Y'all think Trick too high at 5?
Yep.
Who was 4? Who was 3 and 4?
Jacob
Jacob
Fatu
and
3 and Penta 4.
who was 6?
Obafemi.
Ooh, yeah, he's a little too high then, brother. Yeah. I hate to break
Oba
it.
Fibby 6, Braun Breaker 7.
Out of all the young boys, Oba should be the highest
Oba should be
rated.
the highest, yeah.
Yeah. I think Braun should be ahead of Trick too. Yeah, I think Braun. The only thing, I mean, technically he was injured, but if you look at it, he was really only injured for like a couple months. Like he went out like a long period of time. So we going off of right now, like Braun. I think Braun should be higher. I'm actually surprised Finn Balor made this list. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not arguing against it, but I am a little surprised he made this list.
Finn?
So yeah, because Dom not up here.
Yeah.
I personally would have Dom ahead of Finn, especially after the year he just had.
Yeah.
So I would have Dom up here and not Finn. Ethan Page made this list and Dom didn't make it.
Well,
So yeah, but to each his own.
yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was an interesting list, man. So question though, where would you put Cody? You said Cody should be lower. Where would you put Cody?
He's probably 4 or 5.
Okay.
I think Jacob and Penta have had better runs in the same time frame as Cody has since he's won the belt, if you're looking at that.
And shout out to Penta. That's what I will say about Saturday night's main event.
Yeah, that him and
Between
Ethan Page match was good.
That was
and
the only good match.
And him and Javon Evans was even better.
On Raw, yeah.
Yeah, him and Javon Evans was even better, man. That's dope. And I'm like that they showing. I don't think Javon about to turn heel, but I like the fact they're giving him edge.
I'm a not pivot, but adding some AEW love. Those matches were good, but not a single one of them was touching that Takeshita versus Okada match at Double or Nothing. Just to put that out there.
No,
so you think that was the match of the night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's match of the year candidate right there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen a better match. I'm pretty sure I'd have to go back and watch, but I would say like without a refresher, I haven't seen a better match this year.
Okay. All right. Cool. I was about to say, all right, let's go ahead and get into Clash in Italy real quick, man. So
what time it start? It start early, right?
2 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah, it started 2
p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, it started 2
11 a.m. Western.
Yeah. So see, now you say match of the year. I'm gonna have to go back and watch. I'm gonna have to find a way to watch that match. Cause you know what my match of the year is
brother,
right now.
We will send you the keys, brother. No worries.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that match.
We'll send you the HBO link, brother.
Gotcha. Definitely need it. Need it. HBO. Hey, right. All right, so my bad. I'm looking for the Clash in Italy card. I forgot I got it right here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. The card kind of stacked, kinda. The only reason why I say kinda is because it really depends on what you think about the two women's matches. Outside of that, I think it's stacked, but it really depends on what you think about the two women's matches. That's really it. So let's get into one of them right now. Becky versus Soul, the rematch at Clash in Italy. For those of you who didn't see Saturday night's main event, they had a controversial ending to the match. So they got a rematch in Clash in Italy. Who do you all have winning this match?
Becky.
Soul.
Who you say, Willie?
Becky.
All right. Shaq, you taking notes?
I got you. One more.
Thank you, man. Okay, I don't know who won AEW.
I don't know if we kept. I know we said our predictions, but I don't know. I don't know what the score is.
I don't know if we wrote it down. I'm about to go back and look.
Yeah, you have to look at that show.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Becky again.
I just think it's kind of wild that they pick the belt on Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
Not to say she's not deserving of it, but she's not deserving of it. At least not right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't. She don't got enough motion for me right now. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna give her that belt, and if she don't carry on the mic, it's a wrap. She had 1 or 2 turns.
You know what? It's a little surprising. I personally would have put Blake Monroe in that spot.
She's up next.
She is somebody that you throw the belt on immediately because we know what we getting from her.
Yeah.
Like we don't, you know what I'm saying? She's proven herself. Like just 2 years ago, her and Toni Storm had a match of the year candidate for all the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like we know she can put on great matches. We know what she can do with a good storyline. We know she can talk, all that stuff. So we have no questions about her whatsoever. I mean, NXT, I don't know if they did the best of showcasing her full potential, but same with, you can make the argument, like some people just look pause. They just look better on the main roster. Like I think Ethan Page about to have a better main roster run than he did in NXT. Like he's just built for that. And I think the same for Blake Monroe. So I'm surprised they didn't put her on Raw, but maybe, you know what I'm saying, we got to see what they cook up for her on SmackDown. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm gonna go with Becky again. All right, let's Obafemi versus Brock 2. Who we going with? This is interesting. This is very interesting. This is tough. It's not black. And here, the reason why it's not black and white is because everybody's trying to figure out.
It's literally black and white.
What, as far as what?
I got Brock, man. Brock is winning this one.
Stop it, Shaq. But stop it, Shaq. But the reason why it's not black and white as far as predictions is because Shaq trying to get our sponsorships canceled. The reason why it's black and white because of predictions is because everybody's trying to predict what's next for SummerSlam. Right. SummerSlam is in 3 months. So what we basing this prediction based off what we think is going to happen next. Is it going to be a third? Because there's the pay-per-views before SummerSlam, I believe, is Night of Champions and King of the Ring. Oh, no. Night of Champions
and King of the Ring.
Because King of the Ring tournament finals at Night of Champions, my bad. And then after that, I can't think of what's after that. So are we going to have a third Brock versus Oba match at one of these PLEs, or are they going to save that for SummerSlam? Or are they going to have that third match and then pivot to maybe Gunther? Because a lot of people are predicting that, and we'll get into this later, but some people think Gunther is going to beat Cody and then come out, and then Brock is going to come out and challenge him to a potential, like have a face-off for a potential match at SummerSlam or whatever, and it'd be belt versus career. But that's just a prediction. So who y'all got, Brock or Oba? This is tough.
Brock. I'm going to go Brock.
You going to go Brock? Who you going with, Chili?
Yeah, I said Brock.
I'm going to go Oba. I'm going to go Oba. Even though this will make perfect sense for Brock.
Yeah, the rubber match at SummerSlam. It's the only logical thing.
You gotta put butts in seats.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put butts in seats. I mean, unless you do give Brock that title match and he gets retired there. But if he loses to Oba, how do you do that? That's the thing. How do we get there if he loses? Yeah, I go Brock.
Only other option is King of the Ring. I don't see him going through 3 matches.
He's not doing King of the Ring. Nah. He's not doing King of the Ring. But then, all right, so do y'all think Oba gonna be in the King of the Ring tournament? Okay. All right. My gut is saying Oba. I ain't gonna lie. My gut feeling is saying Oba, but I'm gonna go with Brock. All right, and then Rhea versus Jay. I think all 3 of us gonna pick Rhea. Am I right about that? Yeah, I don't see Jay winning this match. I really don't. I feel like they formed that group for nothing, but whatever. All right, and then we got Cody versus Gunther. Who do y'all have winning this match? I tell you right now, I got Gunther. I got Gunther winning this match. I think he's gonna shock the world. Well, not shock the world, but you know what I mean. I think Gunther's
I'm going Gunther because I think they're gonna have him with the title at SummerSlam versus somebody, whoever the King of the Ring winner is. Yeah,
that sounds right.
Yeah,
and Cody will just have a regular singles match there, and that'll be fine against Randy.
I think they're doing
Randy comes back and interferes. I'm thinking.
Yeah, or they could do Cody versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. They could do Cody. They kind of tease them having a rivalry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They could do that. That's a dream match. Like that'll put butts in seats for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna go Gunther.
Yeah, if not SummerSlam, then when?
Yeah. But the question is, would that be for a title or not? That's the $1 million question.
I don't think that match needs a belt involved, but
it doesn't. But once again, we talking QB1. It makes it better. It makes it better. It makes it the big match feel, and we talking QB1 here. So just the same thing I said about Cody versus Randy at Mania. I said I picked Randy, but I can 100% see Cody winning this match. Same thing here. I'm gonna pick Gunther, but I can 100% see Cody winning this match. Yeah, I can see Cody winning for sure. But I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why I'm picking Gunther beating Gunther twice in a row is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he already got a win against Gunther at last
Crown
year's.
Jewel.
Yep.
He beat him in Crown Jewel.
To do it again, that'll be crazy.
It wasn't last year's Crown Jewel though, was it?
It was,
or was it it was the first one?
No, it was Night of Champions. It was not. It was King of the Ring because he won King of the Ring. He beat Gunther in the King of the Ring final, I believe. Did he? Yeah.
Nah, I swear it was Crown Jewel. He beat Cody beat Gunther at Crown Jewel.
You were right because it was title. It was not title, but versus title, but champion versus champ. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, to do that again that'd be crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go Cody. Gunther, and then all right, and last one. See, as I got my Ula follow on, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. Who we going with?
I'm going Jacob.
Both titles aren't changing hands, so I'm going Roman.
I'm going Roman. It's too early. It's way too early.
I have an asterisk next to Gunther because I was going to go back and switch to Cody. So I'm going to go to Cody. I'm going to switch to Cody right now.
Yeah, both titles aren't changing. That's why I was like, if I pick Gunther, I can't pick Jacob.
I feel Jacob wins it through shenanigans. Like a Zilla pops it.
There is no shenanigans. It's tribal rules.
Again, like shenanigans can still happen. Like motherfuckers can still pop out and do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
The make sure he wins, and then they have the rubber match at SummerSlam. I don't see Jacob losing back to back. That's some nasty shit. Just bury Jacob if you're gonna do that. Because where does he go from here? What more crashing out can he do if he loses here? You know what I mean? Like, is that how you get to the bloodline all under one roof? Like, you have more reason for Roman not to acknowledge Jacob because Jacob didn't acknowledge Roman after he won the first time. You know what I mean?
It sort of can be like when DB or like Randy had to join the Wyatt family. Like they lost, they had to join, so they were in the squad, but they weren't really feeling it.
Nah, brother, you looking at this all wrong.
Yeah,
You're looking at the blueprint.
If Jacob loses, he gonna have to acknowledge that nigga. Ain't no if there's a bust.
The blueprint, you are he late. See what you
see what he had. He beat Jay in a submission, a little wild card. Had him understanding.
As y'all are the international, you know what I'm saying, like expertise, you know what I mean, as I gave y'all the runway for AEW. Allow me to take the journey now. Allow me to educate you, my brother, on what's about to happen, my brother. So pretty much what's about to happen is domestication, exactly what he said. Like, we going back to he gave subtle hints. Like, what I've learned with the Bloodline storyline is you got to pay attention to subtle stuff. And like he said in the promo with Adam Pearce that he pretty much is going to make me return back to my old ways. You know what I'm saying? And what he's saying is basically a playbook on what he did to Jay. And if you remember with Jay, like Jay started off hating him the same way Jacob hates him, but then eventually Jay became extremely loyal to Roman to the point where when they finally betrayed Roman, it wasn't him that delivered the super kick. It was Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Because Jimmy was trying to break him free in regards to it. And that's what he was saying in the ring. He said, you're going to acknowledge me, you're going to respect me, and eventually you're going to learn to love me. And that's how we get back to Jacob. Like, it's not necessarily a burying. It's just like, you know how Willie, you said it last week. I forgot who you was talking about, but you said it was too early to put the belt on somebody because this is how you kind of got to milk the storyline to kind of like get people to anticipate and actually want it to happen, right? Like with Jacob, when Jacob finally wins the title, this is going to go over way more than Jay finally winning it. And way more than, to be honest with you, when Jacob wins this title, because of how people know his real story, this is going to go over way more than a lot. I mean, we might have to go back to Kofi. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, the way that stadium is going to go crazy, the way people are going to be happy, the way he's going to get social media support because people know his journey and all that stuff, right? So you can't put the belt on him now. It's too soon. Like, he just now chasing the belt. Wait, milk this storyline out, have people want to see Jacob win the same way they wanted to see Jay. and then go from there. So you kind of like carry this storyline or whatever, of him having to serve Roman or whatever, and then he eventually breaks out, and he obviously eventually is going to be the new tribal chief.
So
You know what I'm saying?
here's my thoughts. I like your story. My issue with it is like you're replaying, like you already said it, you're replaying Jacob in Jay's role.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that, like, my theory is this: Jacob's going to win it. They're going to hot potato the belt. Like, Roman isn't going to want to accept that this happened this way. So they're going to do the rubber match at SummerSlam, and that is where Jacob will acknowledge Roman seriously if they're going to get the family together that way. Like that's my whole idea on what's going to happen. I think it's too similar for him to beat Jacob in a submission like he did Jay and then follow that track.
So
if it's just going to lead to Roman relapsing again, you know what I mean? And then Jacob being the one to be like, because it's like, all right, he's done the whole "I love you, tribal chief" kind of thing with Solo. I don't see them going down that again.
So it's not.
Or there being a split and just like how they view how the bloodline should be ran, where Roman has it viewing it one way and Jacob is viewing it the other way. And then they just have an impasse. You have a civil war that way. Like I can see something like that, but I don't see either here at Clash of Italy or in SummerSlam, Jacob's getting that belt.
I think so. I think the way we have to look at this is this not a remake. This is more so a sequel. Like, and it's like a continuation of a story, but just different aspects. So yes, it might be the same replay in regards to the aspect of how he's going to treat Jacob, but he's only treating Jacob that way. You know what I'm saying? Like the Usos is kind of like they're with him, but he's not ordering them. He's not bossing them around. They're kind of like doing their own thing, but just showing like support and loyalty to him. So it's going to be like a different aspect. And then we are going to see like eventually Zilla's going to come over to that side. And Zilla, and what I think Zilla's going to do is Zilla's going to play a role in trying to break Jacob out. But that's going to be later on down the line.
I think Jacob is trying to make his own bloodline. Like, nah,
he
says,
is.
yo, the gang ain't rock with me. They ain't want me here. I'll do my own way. And I'm about to bring my own gang in here. What if Bronson Reed come back and get down with the gang, man? That'd be some crazy shit.
Here's what I'm gonna mess you up. I'm gonna give you a playbook of what I would see happen. I wouldn't have him take the belt off of Roman. I wouldn't. And here's why. Because once again, you kind of speed up the playbook. So like instead of it being like a 4-year process with Jay, like we ain't gotta here's the difference between Jay and Jacob. They had to make us believe in Jay. You don't have to make us believe in Jacob. We already believe in Jacob. We already know we're going to get in Jacob. We already anticipating that. So you speed up the playbook, but you have Roman lose at SummerSlam, but you don't have him lose to Jacob. You have him lose to the person who I asked you who was going to be in the King of the Ring tournament, because I think he is, and I think he's going to win it. You have him lose to Oba. Have Roman lose to Oba. At the same time, Jacob is going to take that opportunity to try to build his own tribe. And then at next year, have Jacob win the Rumble. And at next year's Mania, we get Oba versus Jacob for the title. That's what I
dope. It's dope. I like that. I just wait. It's too long. Pause. It's like waiting too long. Like, that's way too slow of a burn for me, man. Like,
you want to see Jacob with that, and I ain't mad at it.
He needs to have the fucking belt by the end of the year at the latest, bro. Like anything else is a travesty at this point.
And I'm not against it. Like, let's say what you say happens and Jacob wins. I would not be upset. I would not be shocked. I would be very happy for Jacob because I do want to see Jacob event, and it will. I would be shocked if this moment does not happen for him where he gets that title. You know what I'm saying? He's very deserving of it, man. So if it happens that way and Zilla comes out or whatever, and let's say he just beats Roman on his own, like either way, if he wins, I'm happy. I just think once again, we gotta put butts in seats, and I don't see Roman losing that belt before SummerSlam. I see him losing the belt at SummerSlam. Okay, especially like Roman's been there every week. He's been there full time. So I think this full time. I don't think this full time run gonna last the whole year. I think we get him for SummerSlam. I think that's it. So we're gonna see. Or maybe he loses. I mean, maybe Roman wins and they do a rubber match at SummerSlam, and that's when Jacob finally wins, like you said. So we're gonna see, man. This is very interesting, and this is what I like. This is what wrestling should be. It shouldn't be predictable. It should be us going back and forth brainstorming what's gonna happen, what we think gonna happen, what should, and stuff like that. The cards like Saturday Night Main Event, man. I hate those because it's like we speed through those real quick, and it's so predictable and stuff like that, in regards to what happens. So yeah, man. All right, Shaq, you got anything for us, or we out of here?
We out of here, my friend.
We out of here. I bet. Well, thank y'all for tuning in to episode 81. Make sure y'all watch Clash in Italy. If you didn't get a chance to watch AEW Double or Nothing, I don't know how to watch it. I can't tell you how. I don't think it's available.
HBO now.
It's on HBO Max?
It's on HBO Max. You can stream it there. You're probably gonna have to pay your $59.99 to support the cause.
Yeah.
But you can stream it on HBO now. Other than that, we can't help you.
Tony. I don't know if you know this or not, Tony, but WWE had a very successful WWE network at one point. I mean, we could get an AEW network where all this stuff can be streamed on one platform, and we wouldn't have to pay $60 every time we trying to watch. So you might get more viewers. I just want to throw that out there, Tony. You might get more viewers. Create your own network. You got the money. AEW network. You know what I'm saying? Post all the stuff up there. Make us pay a monthly fee. And everything be the show. Well, I mean, get your TV money. I'm not saying that, but the pay-per-views can be there. The blueprint is laid out. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, do it, Tony. You got support now. AEW is booming. What AB used to say, business is booming. The Wi-Fi is lit, man. Come on, man. Come on, or either get on the zone or something, man. Tony, I don't know if you see right now, Tony, gas is $5 a gallon, bro. Come on, man. Help us out, man.
He hasn't paid for gas since he was 16 years old.
Tony doesn't strike me as a man that's not in touch with the people. He's in touch with what's going on.
I think Chili knows better than anybody about the Khan family.
So I mean, it is what it is, man. But yeah, if you find a way, go back and watch AEW Double or Nothing, man. Shout out to MJF for winning third title reign under 30. I don't think he's turned 30 yet, or did he just turn 30?
He just turned 30.
You're right. Yeah. Third reign by 30.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Darby for getting us a great reign too in a short amount of time, man. So shout out to him. But like and subscribe.
They got to set up the Wembley match, which we said that was going to happen. They got to set up the Ospreay versus MJF.
That's not final yet, is it? You still got 2 more matches here, right?
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Well, we know it's going to happen. Swerve versus him in the finals, and they'll have a banger, and he'll face the winner.
Okay. Got you. I bet, because Will hasn't even won the AEW World Title yet, has he? Okay. I mean, it's a perfect moment for it to happen. So I bet. Well, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the content, man. We on all the platforms: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. So make sure y'all like and subscribe to the content. Make sure y'all tap in with us, man. We got a lot of stuff coming your way. But as always, man, y'all have a blessed and beautiful week. Be safe out here. And we out, man. We'll see y'all.
To all my teachers, we free, baby. To all my teachers, we free.
Y'all unemployed. Congratulations.
Not everybody.
To all my Virginia teachers, we free. To all my Virginia teachers.
So not even everybody in Virginia. Chesapeake get out June.
Yeah, you're right.
Second week of June.
Fall in line, Chesapeake. Bend the knee.
All right, so we out.
I love y'all.
Peace.